Hey everybody, Cowboy here. Today we have a discussion around whether or not the Bitcoin bull market has already begun. And we have a couple of different ways of looking at that. At the end of this clip, you can find out more about us and what we do, or just simply go to the website at the bottom of the screen, www.algofactory.tech, or zap the QR code. All right, enjoy the clip. Everybody thought Ripple was going to go to the moon because the SEC finally lit up. And look at this wick. This is insane. So SEC news came out 13 July, and it just popped up from 47 cents to 93 cents. So it doubled basically, right? Like almost exactly doubled. Here's the problem. The market is a balance, right? So it's not in a bull, it's in a bear, and it's at the end of the bear. And I think we've already seen the bottom, but it's generally at this time price compresses through November. That's just how it works. March, I don't know if March is still with us right now in the in the room, but March actually. Let me find a chart that March Zhang put in his group, which is a bit of an exclusive group that I've been a part of for years now. Go back. Here it is. No, go back. It's a Bitcoin comparison. Here it is. Okay, so let me roll it up a little higher. All right, so what you're looking at now is just the way that things have worked. Now, the first year, the Genesis year, is a little different, but if you look at the having 1, having 2, and having 3, price compresses through November and then pops up. Now, 2020 was special because we had the COVID crash, but then everything resumed. So 2016 price pretty much just, kind of it slowed down a little bit, but then eventually it kept going. So we're probably, I'm imagining, going to see a bit of a move up, and it starts right here in November 21st. So towards the end of November. So there's a very high likelihood that we will see a second bottom, or will have already seen it by November 21st. And then price should start to level off. It doesn't mean it's not going to go down again, but it's going to start the final aspect of the accumulation phase that will end in the bull, right? That's how that should work. Okay. So again, 2020 was special. That said, if you look at the chart here, we are still well within the period of, November 21st ain't happening until here. Like there's November 21st. So in the meantime, everybody and their mother thought they'd get rich on Ripple. Guess what I did? I sold a bunch of Ripple up here. Fuck all y'all. I bought some more down here. Because people don't know shit. Everybody's like, oh, SEC Ripple, it's going to go to the moon.
It's going to go to the moon.
It's going to go to the moon.
The SWIFT system is done. Everybody's going to jump on Ripple. Okay.
Yeah, it's going to inject truth and honesty. No, just kidding.
Truth and honesty. Yeah, I like they want truth and honesty. What Big said? The Ripple thing is going to inject truth and honesty.
Not Ripple, just crypto in general.
Oh no.
That's how, but that's his line. Is like crypto is going to inject truth and honesty into the. I like Bix, dude. One of the nicest guys. I would have a beer with him. Like, he's good. But he's so optimistic, which is a breath of fresh air. But it's just, I think the system's pessimistic or optimistic. The system is the system. Everything is a balance, and this is what happens when things go out of balance. Guess what they do? They get back into balance, and all that money that got made right there gets lost right here. And look where we are. We're back where it all began. Price right now for Ripple is pretty much not too much higher than it was when the Ripple news came out, and I had it projected going lower. You can see that was a chart that went lower. It did continue to just stagnate. It didn't go lower, and it may continue to be at this level, 40s, 50s, whatever it is, right? So I'm not saying it's going to happen like I just drew it, but you can see here, I didn't have that November 21st line, right? I didn't have that chart that I showed you all, but look where it starts to go up for me. Do you see that? Yep. Can you all just recognize that literally on the 21st, my arrow that I drew back in August starts to head up right on November 21st, which is what the history shows, right? That is not coincidence. That is, I know what the fuck is going on in the crypto market. That's what that means. And that doesn't mean it's going to happen exactly this way, but you can see that I know my shit. right? It's simple. You just look at the past. It doesn't always happen exactly, but what will happen is that if there is an ETF prior to May, right, there is a very high likelihood that the Bitcoin price will probably, let's just say the ETF happens in February, right? And there's no black swans and the market's normal. And, I mean, let's just say all things being equal, ETF happens on the 30th of January. This is what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. Now it might take longer, right? Like Ripple did. Ripple took from 12 July to 16 August. So it took a month. So you might see whatever this is take from to the whatever. It might take a month, it might take a few weeks. You'll see a spike, and it might even be like a couple days. But if it happens before the bull market, I'd be selling that. I'd sell whatever that looks like it's topped out. I'd be selling that shit. And I'm going to tell you, it's going to look very much, I mean, I don't know the future, but it will very, very high probability look like this. It'll pop up like that, and it'll look like a faucet like that. So we are live every weekday, 8:30 AM EST, giving out free content. Come check us out on YouTube. Come talk to us. Go over to the website. That's www.algofactory.tech. Again, www.algofactory.tech. And for a limited time promotional offer, we are giving out memberships at $49.99 a month. There's a ton that we're offering over there. Come see what that's about. Also, you can see our Twitter link. All the links are up on YouTube. Come talk to us on social media. See us on the live YouTube videos. We hope to see you soon.